Well, hello everyone. I hope you are doing well today. I'm Taffany. Welcome into the garden. This is Tika's Gardens, and I am about to head to the garden center, or so I was. I feel a few little drops here, so we'll see how this day goes. But the goal is that my garden center has their Christmas items out, Christmas trees, their winter flowers, and things like that. So I figured we'd go take a look and see what they have. And they also have this little shop that has some of the neatest little things in there. So we'll see what they have in there for Christmas decor or gifts or whatever. We'll take a look at everything. So let's head over to the garden center and hope we do not get rain. So guys, I am here at Plants for All Seasons. It is located here in Spring, Texas. Look at this humongous tree. Wow. This is really cool. This is huge.
I know, dude. All the kids love it. The kids come and just stare at it.
Wow.
It's so fat.
All right, guys, that tree distracted me, but this is the garden center that I spend most of my money at. And yeah, I get almost all of my clearance from here as well. But they've got a ton of pansies and things like that. And the cyclamen. I like the red. The pink is pretty too. Ooh, this color pink is really pretty. A hot pink. The multicolors are nice as well. But guys, let's kind of give you an overview of the garden center. This is where I come the majority of the time. And I get the best clearance prices. They've got their Christmas trees out. I've never had a live Christmas tree before. Wow, this one is really, really nice. Look at that. So nice and full. They've got some great trees. Guys, I have to say, if you are looking for really nice full trees of different heights, yeah, this is definitely it. These are great. Let's see what. Oh, and they've even got some skinnier ones down there. Let's take a look at those. Let's see, what kind of trees are these? It's a 9 to 10 foot noble is what it says. These are so cool. I like these skinny ones. Very cool. They're using part of their parking lot for this part of the trees, and then as you saw, they have more trees on the inside. Let's go back this way. They also have some trees on the inside as well. But, ooh, wow, these are some pretty thick, hefty trees. Look at these. Oh my goodness. So they are fully ready. When I was here the other day, they had just put all the trees out in the parking lot area there, and they were putting trees on the inside, and they were, you know, nice and full and on display. I can see that they've sold quite a few already. But back here is where they start with their shrubs and things like that. What is this? With all of these red berries on it. Look at this. Pride of Houston Yukon Holly. It gets it's hardy in zone 7 to 10, gets 15 feet high, 8 feet wide. Look at the berries on this. This is so cool. They've got various evergreens, baby gem boxwoods, dwarf Yukon hollies. So much variety. Some palms over here. There's a fruit tree over there with some fruit on it. I'll have to go over there and see what that is. Up. Wax leaf ligustrums. Let's see. Faulkner boxwood. Okay. Here are the dwarf euonymus. These are the bigger sized pots. Sunshine ligustrums are here. What is this tree here, I wonder? I can't see. It says Hannah Ray Bottle Brush. Have not heard of that before. You can head down that way if you want to, but we'll just make a whole loop. It would take a few trips to actually go through all of this and cover everything. There's more down here. We've got different aisles, and I really enjoy coming here. What are these? An oak? Okay, I can look at the leaves and see it's some kind of oak. All right, this one is a pink oak. This one says live oak. Okay, Eastern redbud. That's this right here. And other assorted redbuds. Okay. More ligustrums in larger pots. Camellias. Guys, the weather has been so crazy. It has gone from like 82 degrees to today it's kind of rainy, and it is 48 degrees right now. So I actually have to button up in a coat. This is a loropetalum, cherry blast loropetalum. Okay, here's a sale. Let's see. Okay, all mums, $5. So whatever they have left of their mums, they're trying to get rid of. And I usually plant my mums when I do buy them. I don't always get them, but when I do, I plant them in the garden. I can't tell what some of these are. Let's see. But they've got this section here of shrubs, as you can see, are $3 for 3 gallons. Their roses are $10. The knockout roses. This one's still blooming. Very nice. Drift roses. So that's their sales section. But they've got azaleas right here. I'm telling you guys, they have a ton of stuff. Plus they've got pots and everything. Very cool. Their pots are, looks like, categorized by color. Their terracotta pots are usually pretty good in price. These are a little bit higher for me. Most of their ceramics and stuff. But yeah, their smaller terracotta pots tend to be a good price. They've got a big one here with some words on it. Let's see what it says. Oh, I'm sorry, Birdie. I didn't mean to scare you. The Republic of Texas, 1836. All right. Texas. You will find that most places here, I have found, just have a lot of pride in their state. So, and before I head inside, here's more stuff. This looks like some kind of maple or something here. What is this? Yeah, Crimson Queen. Let's move this out of the way. Japanese maple. Okay, Crimson Queen Japanese maple. This is cute. Kind of neat looking. I love the branches. This section coming up tends to be where all their vegetables are. So when I do buy vegetables, I tend to get them here. I also get seeds from here sometimes. You'll see a lot of little rosemary trees, different sizes. These are smaller. There's some bigger ones in the front. Let's see, we've got different greens and vegetables and stuff. And here are frosted trees. This one is sold. That one is sold. These are so neat. This really, really does look like snow, but it is soft and fluffy like cotton. Wow, this is what, I wonder what this is. It truly feels like cotton. Wow. I love this. All right. Let's head inside and see what they've got inside. Oh wait, they've got some wreaths and it looks like garland over here. Oh, before we go, they've got polka dot plants. Oh, I can't remember what that's called. I bought one last year. Bigger though. So these are their wreaths. Let me kind of step back and we can see. Cedar and mixed garland. This is so cool. Oh, here's some more. Oh, and here are their Mexican style pots. And more pots back here. Here's some terracottas. The ones that are back there with the bumblebees and things like that on them, I think these would be so cute in the vegetable garden. How much are these? I don't see a price, but I do see the small one. It says $46.99. I don't see a price on the big one. Oh, $71.99 it says for that. This one has whatever this thing is with the sticks coming out of the ground is poking me. But this one has a ladybug on it. This one has a bee. The one up there has a hummingbird. The one I was just looking at has flowers. I really like those. Here's lemons. White flowers. Looks like rose. Grapes. Strawberries. That looks like a hyacinth. Yeah, these are very cute. Oh, I love that blue and white over there. But before we look over there, here's some other designs. These are all so pretty. Here's blue and white. I really like the blue and white. And these flat ones are cool. These can go up against your fence or whatever. Look at that. And they've got the rope on them so you can hang them. Let's see. This pot back here, I'm not going to try to touch too much because I don't want to break anything, but it's in the shape of like a fish. Can you see that? Let's see if I can pull this out. There we go. That is cool. I like that. I wouldn't buy it, but I like it. It's neat. It's different. I had something on the bottom of my shoe. All right, so let's go take a look inside. I see some trees are lit. Alright guys, so as I come inside, they've got these poinsettias, which are pretty. Unfortunately, I have Tika who chews on everything, so I cannot have any because they are poisonous to cats and dogs. I see they've moved their houseplants here. They basically move things around so that they can make room for the trees and everything. They've got more cyclamen here. More houseplants there. Let's go take a look at the lit Christmas trees. There's another one of those big frosted trees. That thing is so cool.
like right over here.
More poinsettias. Here are their lit trees, their artificial trees. And then along the front, their fertilizers are here. So this is where I can get some of my garden tone and plant tone. Well, they don't have plant tone right now, but things like that. Let's take a look at this tree here. Flocked and lighted. And this kind of feels a little harder than the ones on the tree outside. Interesting. I really wonder what the flocking is. All right, let's head into the little store. All right, guys. Well, this is the gift shop. And they are playing music in here. So we're going to do a voiceover just so that we don't have that music in the video. But everything in here is always so neat. There's just a lot of unique little things in here. Knickknacks and candles and just you name it. You see there's a mirror. Here's a cute little candle and a cloche. I like wandering around in here. Snow globes. Any of you remember those from when you were kids, getting a snow globe as a gift when someone went on vacation somewhere? Their trees in here are beautiful. The different ornaments on the trees are really nice. And I mean, let's just, kind of walk around and take a look. Oh my. Puppets. It's the puppet show. That's kind of scary looking. Why are these puppets not cute? Oh well. Let's kind of look around back here because they have some artificial wreaths here. These are a pretty good size. They're 36-inch wreaths. Not too bad looking. And little snow globes. That one plugs in down there, looks like. They've got some of these pieces that look like crystal. They've got nutcrackers. I mean, guys, literally, you name it, they have it. They have garden flags. They'll have them, the different seasonal garden flags, the doormats and the inserts for the doormats and stuff. This particular one I think is cute. It says peace and has a white dove. And they are $16.99. So not too bad. You can find some a little bit cheaper here and there, but for the most part that's about an average price for garden flags. These are the inserts for the doormats, and the actual mat itself is right here. So you can just get a mat for each season, the insert rather for each season. But yeah, these are gorgeous. Look at these ornaments. They look almost antique. This is very cute. I like the little train. But there's so much to look at in here. That tree there has a bunch of different Santa ornaments on it. Over here you have things to make your house smell nice. You put them in that little warmer down there, kind of like wax melts and things like that. And then you have these night lights, and these are really cute. But I think my favorite is probably going to be this one with the cardinal on it. But they're all cute. Let's see what else is in here. Let's head down this way. Oh, you got a lot of crystal pieces here. Look at this. And they have like the glittery liquid inside. It's so pretty. Oh, makes you want one. I don't need any, but it definitely makes you want one. Those are very pretty. They even have the glitter, liquid glitter inside of the chapels and things like that, and they light up. So just so cute. These are kind of angels and art pieces. They have handbags. They have this lighted tree. I don't know if this just only lights in that one color or not, but it's cute. Here's another tree with different ornaments. You see hats and cardinals and things. There's wallets and purses. As I mentioned, they have that. Let's see, more lighted trees. Here's another gorgeous tree with different decor in your greens and golds. And your big Santas. And Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Reindeer. You've got these like metal deer heads and stuff on the wall. So as you can see, there's just a lot of neat stuff in this shop. I just love it. And look up above me. Look at this. Those are so neat. I think that is so cool to be able to do. I watch Rebecca Robeson a lot for years, and she's done something like that before. I don't know if she did it this year, but I know she did do it last Christmas. She tends to do things like that. It's so pretty. This faux arrangement is cute as well. More ornament type things. Another what is this? Kind of like the garland is done like in an arch there. Very cute. Very cute. Here's some faux flowers, some faux greenery basically. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to kind of walk through this gift shop here at the garden center with you. It's so cool. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the neat things in there. But now let's take a look at one last thing outside. Over here, guys, is where they typically have all of their broken bags. They have a few left, but during the busy season, this whole section is broken bags and grass. And that's where I will go and get a lot of my broken bags from. Well, guys, we are back home. And I let Tika out, and she is kind of underneath the overhang there because it's raining. So we finished up just in time looking around at the Christmas trees and all the Christmas decor. And I hope that you had fun with me. They had some really nice stuff there. I might have to go back and take a little bit of a closer look at some of the things. But my favorite were those pots with the flowers and bees and hummingbirds and stuff. I love that. And I love the frosted Christmas trees. You guys, why don't you leave a little comment down below and tell me what did you like best of all the things you saw there in the gift shop and the garden center. I just love going there and just walking around and looking sometimes, not necessarily buying. That is the place where I get all of my clearance items from. Can you hear that noise? That is Tika over here scratching on this drain thing. Hang on, let me show you. You see Miss Tika making all that noise? Tika. Look at her. She's in there. She's got her sights on something there. But anyway, she distracted me with all that scratching. But anyway, I really like those pots. That was my favorite probably in the frosted Christmas trees. But nonetheless, I'm going to get inside out of this rain. I had a good time this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And thank you for coming along with me to the garden center. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.